The backstory of Marielle Cheesoo, age 0 to 12. Yeah. Born and raised in Japan. Date of birth XX10, February 12th. Growing up by her family as a Neko family, Marielle really cared about her family very much. She trusted Amibro and Vexen and gained Amizu's trust. Not Ahasu or Xenu. At the age of 9, Marielle's father took 3 younger siblings, basically it's literally the 7th, 8th, and 9th kid of the family. They make names of them anyway, just disclaimer. After chasing down to the catacombs, the mother knew where he was hiding, so that turns out they had to go through some puzzles trying to get to him. Luckily, it all turned out perfectly. After catching up to the father, they trying to reason with him. And it didn't go so well. The father ended up letting one of the kids go. And but turns out the father ended up killing the 2 of the siblings and himself. So after Marielle's mother saw in horror, she just ran off and escaped from the catacombs. The rest of the kids were trapped in the catacombs trying to get out. There were 7 of them. After trying to look for an exit, they had to do more puzzles. They ran into a girl named Dorothy. Dorothy recognized Marielle, but Marielle did not recognize her. She never met her in her whole entire life. Dorothy almost said about a name, but immediately changed her mind by almost spouting it out. She almost said that this was half of the name. She said "ma" and immediately stopped and immediately changed her mind afterwards. Mary did not know what she was talking about, but Amibro was shocked. Mary noticed this, but then I decided to ask him later on. After splitting up the group by twos, they found an exit finally. Everyone else got out, but Amiibo was lost in the catacombs. Marielle went back to the inside the catacombs. She didn't get out. Actually, they basically found an exit, and Marielle did not decide to get out. Vexen was like, are you crazy? There's death and traps down there. You can't be serious. Marielle was like, well, I made a promise to Mother. I told her I must protect my older brother. So Marielle turned around. Marielle waved goodbye to Vexen with a very charming smile on her face. She ran off in the middle of the catacombs and looked for Mabel. She heard a scream of Mabel's voice. Turns out there were men who tried to get back at Mabel of a long time ago of a certain debt he owed someone. These were the last members of that that group. So after Mary heard the scream, she ran. So she didn't remember what happened, but she blacked out No, actually, no. She ran up to one of them, trying to tell them to stop. She got smacked in the head, and basically everything went black. Next thing she knew, she woke up with a pool of blood with 3 corpses. Amoeba was this cowering fear in the corner, just seeing the bloody mess that he saw, but he didn't see the whole thing. Marielle walked up to Amoeba with covered in blood. And was like, "Are you feeling okay?" And he's like, "Yeah." The 3 corpses were died in a certain weird way. One was beaten to death by a bat. Another was had a bunch of bullet wounds, and also stabbed in the stomach. And the third one was the guy's neck slit. Because Amoeba remembered of is a biology, is a whatever what class anyway. I don't even remember. I don't even know anyway. Of like bugs and stuff. The beetles ate the corpses and basically they're all skin and bone. There's this bone now. After making a deal with Amoeba of hiding the corpses anyway, they got out of the catacombs and ran into Vexen. Vexen was surprised they escaped. It was like, how do you escape? It was like, well, there's a secret entrance to the section in the middle of the catacombs. Turns out the catacombs had 4 sections. Shit. Have 4 sections. Sorry, that was my mic. Have 4 sections. It's a big bloody maze. Trust me. But weird rooms. There's the entrance. There's the left side and there's the right side. And there's the secret middle area. Marielle found Amoeba in the middle area by going through a secret passageway in the area in area 3 of the right side of the catacombs. So Vexen asked them, "How do you escape?" Well, there's a secret passageway of the catacombs on. Anyway, so Vexen was so worried about Marielle. So, "How are you feeling, sis?" Marielle just responded, looked away a little, like out of like afraidness. "I'm fine." So Vexen felt like there was something wrong anyway, but he just blushed it off. After meeting with the rest of the others, Vexen told Mara, you should check on Mizu. So after talking to Mizu, Mara made a deal with Mizu. I was like, if all of us gets if one of us gets lost, meet me at the center of Japan, because I might be there, possibly. The capital, I'm saying. Mizu agreed with her. So they all went home. Dorothy was sent to the hospital of wounds, and she was basically well kept there for like a while, and sent back out to the real world. At the age of now, fast forward in time, in the age of 12, Marielle's mother has these she had I forgot what that's called, but she had she had these panic attacks. That's all I can say, because I forgot the word I was trying to say. She became schizophrenic, I think it was, because things were happening in the catacombs. So Marielle, Amoeba, and also Vexen when they were in a car with their mother. Their mother was driving to a whole event of like of event of Amiibro's like high school. Wait, yeah, yeah, that's correct. So it was like taking place in the summertime. It was like a big event happening in his high school. So when driving there, the last thing Marielle heard was like, well, I forgot the conversation I wrote down, but their mother had a panic attack and she crashed the car. And Marielle woke up in the car, saw her mother and also her two brothers dead. So she got out of the car and ran off. Never seen again from her hometown. She ran and basically ran into the certain woods. Anyway, found a weird opening of the woods and slept there for the night. The next day, she kept on. She walked ahead more deep in the woods. She ended up finding the capital of Japan. After wandering the streets anyway, she ran into a girl named Molly Sanaka. Both of them became good friends. Molly was very good with bow and arrows. And Mario suggested, like, well, you should create a certain type of arrow. It's only can used by you. And she actually agreed with that. Immediately long afterwards, they met Jenny. I think that's how you wrote down. And also Yudabin. All four of them were good friends. So after they planned for their first mission of breaking into some building, Marielle said that. So before the deadline happened, Marielle was sitting down in the middle of the alleyway. She was like really homeless. Yes, she was 12 during this time. Yeah, she ran into a guy named Nanda Uterina. And he basically gave her a house to live in, literally his apartment building. And he decided to give her, a room in his house. And yeah, soon long after, Marielle became the first member of the Starliners. Her Star Lord is named Aurora, spelled differently. Later on, she met a fox girl named Diana and became very close to her. Later on, the rest is history. Yeah, I'll talk about that in the time skip version of Marielle. And that's it.